Alright. As usual, get that start out of the way. Let's get back to having fun. Alright. Where the hell did we leave off last time? It's only been a day, and the Alzheimer's gripped me and I can't remember. It is a Friday, a traveling cart lady day. Excellent. Thank you, past self, for I had forgot. Know how to make cheese cauliflower now. Alright, everybody. I think I did the math last time. What was it? 24, 26 items away from completing the community center. So, in theory, that's not that much. But in practice, it's going to take us a minute. Unfortunately. But that's alright. We thankfully have plenty of time before fall. As long as we can get most of the items, or pretty much all of the items we need, by, let's say, like, the 13th of fall, I think we should be pretty good. Oh, right, that was for Shane when I finally, get up to his birthday. I was like, why do I have a beer in here? Right. Help the alcoholics help themselves. I swear I saw like a little tree around here somewhere. I want to kill that before I leave. Where did I see you, you scumbag? I see acorns. But not much else. Oh. Maybe this was it? I don't know. I saw one of them, and that one dies. It has been the unlucky one. I hope everyone is doing well. I am trapped, it seems. Wow, this just continues to get worse every day, doesn't it? Yeah, actually legit no meme. How do I get out of here? Eek. Man, oh man. I don't like that. I have sad news from the battlefront. From everyone who cares or knows about Helldivers. Malevolent Creek is lost. We lost Cadia, we lost Reach, and we finally lived long enough to see Malevolent Creek die. A sad day for all who believed in the power, the purity of Super Earth. Greetings. What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen that before. A shrimp cocktail. Interesting, but not very useful. I don't think we need a flounder, do we? Man, we just got like nothing we need, huh? Damn. Well, sucks to suck, I guess. Alright, may as well just run around and get our garbage. Maybe we'll go visit the desert trader here coming this Sunday, or I could probably wait another week or so. Get some more jades, so then eventually we can go into the Skull Cavern. I don't know why we would need to bother, but it'd be kind of funny. The fish. Alright, I probably should, but I'm pretty certain tuna, red snapper, wood skip ghost, and yeah, then the eel. Yeah, unfortunately, flounder, I don't think is the one we need. A travesty, I know. Yeah, I think it was the sandfish, but yeah, looks like we already got it. So that's alright, it's all good. We will survive the day. That's all we have to say to ourselves to keep going. Alright, when is Shane's birthday? Tomorrow. Okay. Anything we can do, 20 copper ore. I'm not interested anymore. Thanks, but no thanks. But yeah, apologies for the late start of the stream. As you saw, hopefully the beautiful thumbnail, ya boy cooked a pizza. I was working on it for a while. And I've wrought a beautiful calamity into the world. I'm pretty proud of it. What? Can I get in there? Oh, that's weird. But yeah, it took me definitely a while, because as soon as I got home I just started photoshopping like a madman. But even still, was not quick enough. Because I was thinking of what to do for dinner, because I got $20 worth of salmon. So I think I'm gonna make some salmon burgers. But I was like waffling between dinner prep, photoshopping, and then other nonsense in real life. So this might be just a bit of a shorter stream, all depending. It definitely got chilly again. I don't know where everyone else is and how everyone else is living, but the Arctic winds have come again. I got shafted into working outside today for a fair chunk of the day, so I just had to brave it. T-shirt on. I like, what the hell is it currently, like 30-some degree weather? Probably not, but it feels like it. Oh no, it is. It's 39, feels like 30. Yep. Some 30-degree weather. Good for the skin and all, you know. The frostbite gets you resilient. Thanks, I hate it. You know what? I will take that to the bank. It definitely took a long time to figure out Maru's outfit, but I think I'm happy where I landed on. Yeah, I'm just going to start selling some of this nonsense here. I'm sure we could use the fiber, but I don't care. We will get like an infinite amount of it later. Alright. Not much else to do, so let us sleep, I guess. Oh, I think I do pride myself on being able to shitpost in the highest of qualities. What am I if not a funny joke man? A rock? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try to speedrun through this day. I think we've learnt I should probably drink a coffee and then try to get to the trash faster than anyone else. I'm glad everyone loves the thumbnail. It is my pride and joy, which is why it took me a while to get started. Your boy cooked the pizza very well. Someone should commission me, but don't actually. I don't know if I could handle that stress. Now I just gotta think of some other cursed things to draw. I'm uncertain what at the moment, but I'm sure there's other current memes going around we can do. Yeah, I don't know what. Oh my god, there's a jade in the trash. Hey, yo. Proof. We could have gotten jade from the trash. We had multiple ways. Confirmed on stream. Commission me. Yeah. Oh my god, I got an eyelash like embedded in my right eye. It just is fighting me. It is in there. Fighting for my life here. Great heavens, I'm driving with one eye open. Oh, speaking of driving, great news. I got word from the body shop. My car is pretty much done. So, your boy can drive his car again. Huzzah. The battle beast lives ever on. Oh yeah, it's Saturday. Shane's not gonna be around here for a minute. I guess we can go hunt him down. Oh my god, seriously, my eye now is now in great agony. Okay, I guess we're just gonna wait out here. Works for me, because now I can rub my eye in peace. Ouchie. But yeah, in the meanwhile, I don't know how much you guys know or care about cars, but I was driving a rented out 2025 Chevy Traverse. That thing is an absolute goddamn behemoth, let me tell you. I am, like, because it's a rental, I am afraid of it getting scratched, but others are afraid because that car is like gigachungus. It is a beast to be reckoned with. I'm sure if I wanted to, if I cut someone off, they would be too afraid to try to confront me. It is cool. I gotta admit, it has a lot of bells and whistles. Like, it's got heated seats, it's got a heated steering wheel of all things, the touchscreen controller of everything, Bluetooth. It's even got like vents in the back for the passengers to get AC. Like, that thing is, it is the mom machine for sure. So I don't think I would ever willingly own one. I don't have that many people in my life that I drive around on a normal basis that I need that much car. But it was funny to drive it while I had it. So there you go, my official review. If Soccer Mom, goodbye. If not Soccer Mom, literally anything else is probably okay. I am sad though, because it did remind me of my very first car, which met oblivion when it wasn't even in my care, which is, I think, the thing that pissed me off the most when I had to part ways with it. Because I was in college and not really driving it that much since I was walking to my dorm, between my dorm and my classes every day, so I didn't really need a car. So it stayed home, but then was given to a family member, and it met oblivion, and I'm forever sad. But oh well, we'll cry over spilt milk a different day. I think for now we're done with our, now I guess there's trees here I should kill. Cooling seats. Yeah, true, summertime it do get pretty warm, so it would be fun if they found a way to get cooling seats, or the Gooch AC. Just, you know, too hot, crank that thing up. Introducing the brand new 2026 Cadillac with a Gooch AC. Come as a standard feature on all models. Visit your local dealer today. God, when did there become so many goddamn trees? Feels almost automatic to commit murder of the forest people now. True, the room is nice. However, my current parking space is in a very odd location. So our garage is a little bit like underground, underneath all of our apartment complexes, and so right to the right of my parking spot is a big pillar. So I need to find a way to like carefully swing my car around to avoid that, because I also have a dude that parks next to me, and he is far less courteous than I, because there's times he parks so close, even when I'm trying to gingerly open my door to get in my car, I end up, you know, slightly dinking his car, which, that's on him at that point. If you're gonna park so close to me that I literally have no other way to get in, homie, that's on you. I don't know if you have eyes, but there's a pillar on the other side of me, so I'm compromising here. You need to give me some berth too, okay? This is a one-way road, and you're taking up too goddamn much space. So I try to negotiate it. Thankfully, I've been able to get the new car in there pretty smoothly, and it even has, you know, rear view cameras, which I know is like a standard thing nowadays, but I still marvel at this technology, for my 2007 car does not possess such wondrous magics. Okay, we have literally so much wood, I think I'll be okay with selling a little bit. And I think that's pretty much it for today, so let us honk shoo mirror mirror. Skill issue. That's my name, don't wear it out. The one nice thing is it has like 3 seats in the back, which you can lay down, and it becomes more like cargo space. Demetrius, a bream. I don't need that for community center, but I guess I appreciate the thought. Damn, I was kind of hoping it was an anchovy. Or not an anchovy. What the hell is the fish we always need? Tuna, red snapper. I don't know, I guess we got whatever this one was. It was a bream. Okay, so we would have gotten what we needed, but he was too late to get it to us. Damn it. Yeah, I would not try to back into my position, because the parking spots aren't like up and down, they're slightly at an angle, which is more conducive to like the natural drive into and out of the garage, because there's like imagine like there's one entrance and the lanes go this way, then a lane comes down this way, another lane goes up, and another one goes down, so it has more like traffic flow, rather than just like an open free-for-all for anyone to do whatever they want. I mean, I guess I've seen people go the opposite direction, so I guess as long as the landlord doesn't yell at you, you can do whatever. But I personally think that's a dick move. Yeah, there's some people that definitely don't know how to drive, because the dude almost backed up into me once. So, big sad, thankfully did not happen. I'm finding new creative ways to get out of my farm, but I'm noticing so many little shitty trees everywhere, good heavens. I feel like there weren't this many before. Am I just getting lazy and tending to them? I don't know. Perhaps a bit of both of them. Okay, let us go and visit the traveling card lady, since we're speaking of community center anyway. See what she's got going on. Hopefully something good. Aw, how do I... Bobby, this cotton field is a mess. Blanket nest. Yeah, it would be nice. Unfortunately, I only had this thing for like 2 weeks. I did, just as a farewell to the car this morning, lobster. Didn't somebody want a lobster? Was it Gus? Where to give Gus his lobster? I'm gonna say yes, because I'm not gonna read through all of that. I think we already got an anchovy, got a tuna, coconut. I think the rest we already have. But hey, I'll take the tuna. That is pretty good. Oh, speaking of tuna, there's a thing I need to do. Pardon me for a moment. I need to bend down and get a thing. Oh, heavens. I forgot I had a little snack. I'm going to enjoy it on the side. Excuse the actually, I'm going to mute so you guys don't have to suffer the noises. I return. I had a snack. I forgot about it. But now I will enjoy it periodically. It's like a little treat for big boys. I feed myself a snack and rewards. The Pavlovian tricks always work on my simple mind. There was a time when I was still in college. I had a super huge break between my evening classes. I don't know why, but they scheduled one out where it like ended at 3 something for one day, and then the next class was at 6. And I'm like, homie, I don't really want to do homework right now. I legitimately want to go home, because it's an hour and a half drive back, and the earliest I'm going to get home is like 9. So my big brain move was to go get some food, take the bus back to the university parking lot where I was, and get a big old blanket, because this was still during like the winter time, so it was hella cold. So I eat whatever I was, watch a little bit of YouTube, set an alarm, and essentially out of like a giant comforter blanket, make effectively like a cocoon beanbag, not beanbag, sleeping bag kind of deal in my back seat of my car. It was always nerve-wracking because campus security would always be driving around, and I was hella paranoid that for some reason they would stop to like check in on me and then see me sleeping in there. Which I don't know why they would, they never did, but you know, the deep paranoia never really went away. Yeah, big oof on that drive. Indeed. Weirdly enough, it was either like $25,000 to live on campus, or only a few $1,000s in gas money in car repairs, and it was infinitely cheaper to choose the car. And so every single day for 2 years during my time of going to school, I drove an hour and a half one way and an hour and a half the other. So there's your grandpappy story of the day. I went up and down the hill both ways. I've done my dues. And what did it yield me? Me being able to play a video game on the YouTube. So there you go, kids. Success story of why you probably shouldn't go to school. I don't know, I'm very jaded on college and the entire higher education system. You know, you're promised big rewards, big monies for going through the ringer. I did everything I should have. I put on my clown mask, my makeup. I did this silly little dance that they requested of me. And what did it get me? I wish I could tell you, because even I don't know. Depression, perhaps? Oops. But yeah, I cannot leave glowing reviews for college. So if you are currently in college and you're doing a better job than I, have friends and having fun, keep it up. Enjoy that time. Live it up all the time. You know, even for everyday life, just find joys in the little things. You aren't always going to have your Disney cruises every other month. So find beauty in simplicity of your everyday life. Or else you'll go insane, and you don't want that. I don't think there's a reason for me to sell the wood, but honestly, I have a stack of 999 I'm not using right now. So I don't foresee myself really using any in the future either. I guess the occasional, like, tea tree sapling when I get the seed rewards. But that's so few, it ain't worth it. A me-flavored burrito. I wonder what that would be like. I don't know. If I really had to break down my diet and it was like, you are what you eat kind of situation, I wonder what I would taste like. I don't know. I've always heard people taste like pork. Anyway, we're gonna go get some trash, and then we're gonna head back home, because I don't know what else to do. Maybe once we get enough jades, we can descend down, finally get the key at the end of the mines, and maybe get enough ladders to go into Skull Cavern. Again, I don't really have a reason or purpose to do it, it's just kind of funny, since it's taken us so long to get anywhere. May as well, you know? I guess it could yield us being able to like re-loop the first couple of floors to get crates and barrels to break open for any goodies, any ore, crafting, omni geodes. Hell, I'll take anything by this point. Alright. You know what? We're gonna be cheapy about it. We're gonna teleport. I'm gonna have a little another snack. So you're probably gonna hear a crunch, so apologies. I keep running into things, damn it. Eating on stream. Professional extraordinaire. Yeah, loans suck. Well, school loans suck in the grand aspect that it was always touted as like, you have to go to school, you know. I don't know how it was for everyone else in their college experience, or not college, but even in high school. But for us, college was like super impressed upon us. I remember, I think I kept a box, maybe my family threw it away by this point, but I had, I don't know, maybe like 25, 30 universities send me like come visit us type of letters. They really wanted me to tour their campus and shit. And even there, you know, prepping for the SATs, the ACTs, doing all this other nonsense, making sure you look good, how to really brighten yourself up so you'd be first in line to potentially get into a nice school, how to get scholarships, yada yada yada. And so that's all well and good. But the problem is they never really swayed people away from that, you know, they never talked about alternatives or anything else. Like, trade school was always seen as like for the slackers and the people who barely got a 2.0 GPA, in spite of those jobs paying like giga good money, comparatively, you know? Or, you know, freelancing, building your own business, or doing anything like that. Like, if you wanted to do business, you needed a hardcore go into the business classes, and you needed to already have, like, rich family or friends to hook you up. Otherwise, you're just never going to make it. But then, they never talk about how predatory all these loans are. Like, I currently still have student debt, but thankfully, my payments are paused at the minute. I'm, you know, trying to save up money and do everything else. Just have a little stockpile of cash. But they never talk about how absolutely soul-crushing and awful they are, and how they just hang on to you like a cancer. Even, I know in some instances now, even death doesn't free you from them. Because beforehand, it's like you can go for bankruptcy and you can get out of most student debt. But now they've changed a few certain laws that even that doesn't free you from it anymore. So it's like, bruh, this shit sucks, for real, for real. And so, yeah, I'm not a big fan of schools. They have very predatory nature to them nowadays. They definitely seek to just kind of profit off of people not really knowing what's going on. And, you know, the cycle continuing of your parents tell you to go simply because, well, you'd be an idiot not to go. Everyone else has went, why won't you? You know, stuff like that. Did I pick up a mushroom? I have no idea what I clicked on. So, yeah, and I've heard other horror stories of people barely, you know, making ends meet trying to survive. And schools were like, well, we'll help you refinance, lol, 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 lol. It's the best we can do. Yeah, it'd be cringe. America, why are you like this? Honestly, one of the best ways to solve student debt is, even if they did give you the loan, is just either freeze interest or just get rid of interest altogether. I think it's dumb that you ask for money to go to education, which they like force you to get, but then want to get that plus interest. It's just being like, you are the forever product. And then it's like, bruh, I didn't sign up to be a forever product. I signed up to get this thing, which is exuberantly expensive. Oh, yeah, I guess also universities just need to drop their general prices of everything. I know it's just been like, it's effectively a Ponzi scheme between the banks and the universities of being like, oh yeah, dude, we're gonna raise tuition and you guys are gonna be able to write all these loans. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking funny, dude. You know, just keep people by the nose. The politics are coming out. I'm going sicko mode. V, we're gonna have to bomb fucking Arasaka again. Yes, there's a very poignant quote. Maybe I'll even get it tattooed on me just because it's so well stated. There's two ways to conquer a country, either through the sword or through debt. And I was like, that's true. You cripple people with enough debt, they don't know how to break out of it. They feel like they're forever consumed by the cycle, can't break out of it, so they'll be too busy chasing their own tails of debt. They'll never want to rise up against you. And then bada bing bada boom, you got yourself a well-enslaved country and hopeless, desperate people willing to do anything for money. Quite unfortunate that this is the way it do be. Oh, it's locked. I wonder, does Pam even go to the desert? I guess we can just kind of vibe and see, because if she do, we'll go to the desert first, and I guess we can buy some daffodils and dandelions. And if she don't, we just go to the flower dance. Okay, looks like she's head now. But yes, with that depressing topic in mind, how about that economic collapse of the U.S.? Am I right, fellas? High five. I got myself a little snack. Oh, great heavens. Alright, let's go get some Omni Geodes. My roommate just came back and he gave me a coffee. He went on a walk. I have no idea what it is, so we're in for a caffeinated surprise. It did get a little gloopy everywhere, so I gotta... That's quite good. A little bit bitter. Some sweet notes. Nice roasted, toasted kind of complexity. That's what I call a coffee. Ah, some of it got in my beard. No, god damn it. Ah, thank God I don't have a webcam on. You guys don't get to see my gremlin ways. You know, that's another thing I need to do. I still need to do that VTuber thing. But I've been cooking too long with making the funny thumbnail art. I didn't have time to draft up any funny VTubers. Damn it. When do I get free time? Why am I always so busy? I am curious, for anyone that's in chat or in future who is watching this, you can leave a comment from the future to the past. Maybe I'll come back and read it. I probably will. And I'll read it now. What are you guys doing when the economy collapses? Let's say we go through another 2008, but worse. What's everyone's battle plan? I'm curious to know. I'm sure a lot of people's is just, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep living as I live, which is perfectly fine if you don't have something going on. But I know some people are like doomsday preppers, others have connections to family, you know, they're gonna go off the grid. Other people are just gonna rack up as much debt as they can right now, and when everything collapses, just default and be like, oh no, not my problem, fuck you, lol. Oh, where are they? Yeah, there they are. Let's go, daffodils. Should I bother talking to people? I don't know if this actually nets me anything. We'll just do a little round. Hey, oh, she's from the thumbnail. Anyway, sorry. Yes, perhaps purchasing a house, it will be a tenable thing. It will be interesting to see, though. I think commercial real estate will be the first to eat shit, and it'll probably take a while before the housing market for, you know, us normies will be in a place where we can actually buy a house. Because I am more than sure the banks and the hedgies and everyone else is going to try to uphold that as long as they can. I mean, that's where they get their bread and butter. Because there was some insane statistic like BlackRock had purchased 45% of all single-family homes in the US. Like, bro, what the hell? That is not cool and or cash money. Does anyone like me enough? Maybe Abigail wants to dance with me. You guys want to try to dance with the goth? I can't dance with anyone else who I got enough hearts with. Or is it 4 hearts? I don't know. Will we get rejected if we ask Abby? Everyone else is either married or doesn't want to. So our next likely target is Abby. I feel like it has to be 4 hearts, but I'm going to shoot my shot. Fuck, I was right. Damn it, guys. No goth GF. I'm gonna kill myself. totally not jealous. She's dancing over here, not with me or anything. Just gonna sip my coffee. And where even am I? Oh, I'm over here. Guys, do you think it's something because of my hat? Do you think she doesn't like my hat? I really like my hat, but I feel like she doesn't fully appreciate it. Huzzah, well done. I think if and ever I do, well, I know I will at one point in the future, but when I buy a house, I think I will like to have a nice little homestead. Get a fish farm, maybe get some chimkins running around. That could be kind of fun. Oh, my bones. The flesh. I will feast upon your bones made of sorrow and pain. They crack like cucumber. Okay, what are we doing with ourselves here? Let's go get trash. I'm still upset that the Joja can doesn't give you a temporary speed boost. No, it's sody pop, it's sugary. Oh, it should be like Red Bull. It should give you half of the amount of speed as like coffee does. Maybe like 15-30 seconds at most. And then immediately makes you crash and go slow. I think that'd be kind of a funny effect. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to have a homesteading thing. Get enough rooms to be able to, you know, have a bedroom, have an office, storage room, something for guests. Oh, I think that sounds kind of like fun. And of course, I gotta have a place for a giant library where I will have many of my mangoes, sci-fi fantasy books, other literature. I need to make sure I have a giant whiskey wall, a place where I can have fancy pipes. Yeah, smoking room. I can have some fancy pipes and tobacco around the house. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, there's nothing here. Is it? I don't know, maybe. I don't know, I saw in a news article some sort of Canadian firm had to sell some kind of property for literally $1. It was something on Avenue Street. I didn't quite read into it a lot, but I think it just kind of shows for some people the music is coming to an end, and soon things might get a little spicy. So I'm always just curious to know what people are doing. I know I got my plan. And I would hate for people just to be snuck up on it. Plus, also, you know, our current world is kind of cringe. Made for profit, not for fun. Unless you're making the profit, which then it is fun. But otherwise, you're probably just a foot soldier in the meat machine. And everybody hates that. Unless you secretly love it. You freak. Why do you like it? Or maybe it's the fact today's work day was kind of whatever. I was kind of left alone to effectively run my department when I am no longer the lead or anything, and it's like, homies, I'm sick and tired of rescuing this place. What the fuck? Stop counting on me for everything. I know I'm God incarnate sometimes, but stop. I beg of you. I got a cherry bomb. Once again, the Unabomber strikes. Alright. It is a traveling card lady day, which is always fun. You know, it's always so funny. IRL, I'm like Johnny Silverhand. I'm like, death to the corpos, shit on the corpos, bleed them out in the streets. But then in video games, I'm like, how can I make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time possible? I truly am goblin-minded when it comes to it. I don't know, sometimes I have a half a worry if I did, hypothetically, let's say, become like a Mr. Beast. If I just have a gratuitous amounts of money at my disposal right here, right now, would I still be the same person I am? I don't know, that is a hard question to ask. I would hope I am. I've lived upon this earth long enough as I am to, I feel like, pretty solidly define what I am about. So I don't know, I see it as a very jarring thing if I suddenly did a 180 and then started to act like a rich asshole. But who knows, you know, maybe in actual context, maybe that would happen, and then you guys have permission to stop liking me and or hunt me down and beat me up like Sonic and just have money come out of my body like in GTA. I would never want to like profit from misery though, if I ever did make something. Because I always thought, oh, green bean! I always thought it'd be cool to have like a whiskey distillery. But that needs a lot of money to start up, and, you know, to continue on, and you need at least 5 years for your first whiskeys to mature before you actually gain any profit, so you have to have 5 years worth of money for padding. And that's all that fun. Do I need a melon? I thought I already had a melon. I think I have a melon in my chest. Let me go check before Traveling Card Lady goes away. Because I think I have a couple of other things. Yeah, let's go check the chest, donate stuff to the community center so we're not confused anymore. Just so we can get it off our ducat, and then, I guess we'll run around and get some trash. But yes, I am fine with people earning money as long as it's, you know, done the proper way. But if your entire operation is based upon people suffering and complete misery, you know, in all the books, from the famous book, Please Don't Make the Orphan Grinder 9000, we present to you, our loyal investors, the Orphan Grinder 9000. You know, shit like that. Melon. Yeah, we got a melon here. Okay, so we got a melon, we got a fiddlehead fern, we got a tuna, and a bean. I think that's it. Let me just scroll over here and see if that thing gyrates to anything else. Not quite enough of those yet. I'm seeing a lack of gyration going on here. Yeah, unethical consumption, kinda. Not a big fan. As someone who is a wage slave right now, I will say I'm not a fan of it. And never will be. But I also know there's a change coming on the wind. You're either ready for it, or it's going to take you by surprise, and you're going to lose everything. And I would hate for that to happen, because I do fear... I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the news, so I'll do a quick tangent, but a good old Jeff Bezos has sold pretty much everything he's holding, especially Amazon. Bill Gates has been dumping everything. Zuckerberg has been dumping everything. The Walton family right now has just like dumped, all three siblings have dumped pretty much all of their Walmart shares. Who else was there? Warren Buffett, you know, the investing genius everyone touts, has also dumped a whole bunch of shit. Spread and bean, let's go. And like every rich person right now is just dumping everything like it's going out of style. And as always, they tell you, hey, don't worry about it. We just want to secure some profits. Who cares that right now the Magnificent Seven is literally bigger than Canada's... Actually, no, it's just NVIDIA. NVIDIA is bigger than Canada's entire market cap, and the NVIDIA 7 is bigger than every single other nation in the world's economy. You know, who cares that 7 companies are just like the giant, most biggest tech bubble you've ever seen in the history of ever? Don't worry about it, you know? And it's just like, no, I think I will worry. Why are the rich people dumping and running, and you're telling the rest of us to not worry about it? And this smells fishy, and not in a good way. I want to say I want to be self-sufficient with no electricity, but as you see, I am a video game addicted goblin. I don't think I could ever truly let that go. I'm sorry I failed you, but I cannot truly live in the hobo lifestyle. The vidges, the anime, they call to me. Their sweet siren song lures me back in, no matter how much I wish to break free. It just gets me back. Unfortunately, even if you get your you get a place in the country. If it's in the Americas, at least, they're pretty cringe, and they force you to pay property tax no matter where you are. Have a calamari. So, unfortunately, even if you do just want to buy a house and dip out and never do anything ever again, the government is like, haha, taxes. So, regrettably, they will always nickel and dime you for every penny you got. Let me do a thing real quick, but I'm going to run around and get some trash. Sorry, I was having a little chit chat. What'd I miss? Oh, that's a lot of chat. What did I miss? Alright, well, let's catch up here. Quitting cold turkey. Why would you quit cold turkey? Cold turkey is delicious. You could just take that thing and just slurp it right up. You can just take it and just... it's just gone. Right down the gullet. I think I'm going to wait for a couple more days, and then we're going to replicate the emerald in the crystallarium, just for funnies. Jade is far more effective and useful, but emerald is kind of good. But yes, I am also spoiled American, and I do need an AC to live. There's no way in hell I can live anywhere that no longer provides me with instant air as I demand it. There is a guy I do like to watch. I think it's called like his Arctic Van Life or something, and it's a dude just lives in blah 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 blah. Oh god, why am I forgetting? In Alaska. Yeah, it was an A state, and he just retrofitted his truck to have a giant van in the back, so it's essentially like a huge cabin in which he sleeps, and it looks pretty goddamn comfy, I gotta admit. I do appreciate the cozy nicety he's been able to make. But even he has both a wood stove and like a diesel-powered heater. Just because if you didn't have that up there, you'd be dead. Because I think one of the videos we were watching, his... oh, I don't want to give up on Emerald, no. The weather dropped with like wind chill to negative 60 degrees. So he even said, like, if you're out there for 5 minutes, you will kiss death. White death is just going to instantly grip you. So, not good. Yeah, also internet. Yeah, it feels like nowadays you miss like a week of whatever happens on the internet. You've missed like a year's worth of information. By that point, a new war has broken out. 3 YouTubers have been outed as pedophiles. Radical laws have been changed. And you missed a really cool game. And it's like, Jesus, actual crimbity, what has happened? So I don't think I could ever fully abandon the internet, even if I really wanted to. There have been times when I went traveling and I just had limited access to it, which was kind of nice to effectively, unwantingly detox from the internet. But yes, I also have to agree, easy access to social media, especially when it's not age regulated, is also kind of a... the Industrial Revolution and its consequences on our society has been a complete disaster. I think there was a study and even like a lawsuit right now happening that says like if your children have been using Facebook, Instagram, and the such, they probably are now suffering from ADHD, depression, other sleep deprivation disorders, and the such. So, find a way you can file a claim. And I'm like, I grew up on the primal days of that. Can I get some money? Because as much as I like how much it's able to keep people close and open you up to different views and opinions and stuff, there are plenty of people that are out there that just want to be mean and nasty and just cause problems on purpose for the funnies. Or because they want to, you know, make their own echo chambers just so they have control over their little domain with their goblin friends. So yes, I agree. Oh, the moon! It always seems to happen towards like the end of the month. But I must agree with y'all. Social media, both a great tool for big funnies, because I'd classify YouTube as like a social media. It's mostly a video sharing platform, but kind of the same idea. But we've been able to find each other through the magic and wonder and mystery of the YouTubes. And if we didn't have that, I would just be a sad, lonely guy playing this in front of myself and me and myself only. Probably not doing a challenge run, because I would never even know what a challenge run is, because we wouldn't have the internet to put such ideas into my mind, you know? So it's both like a wonder and a horror. It is kind of like one of those scenarios if you gave a normal person superpowers. Do they become a villain with it because? Or do they become a hero, you know? The powers innately themselves are not bad. It is the people in which then use those powers in whichever ways are either bad or good. So, I don't know, I feel fully discounting them is the wrong take, but also, you know, just 100% simping for them is also not the right take. So, there is nuance to this discussion, and maybe in our lifetimes, maybe we'll never find that fine-tuning that we need to balance out everything. Because even if you can cut cold turkey, God knows there's plenty of other people that are addicted that never will. And they're gonna make it everyone's problem. Granny on the side of the street is gonna yell racial slurs and post it on Facebook, and you're gonna have to deal with it, kiddo. You know, shit like that. I don't know. I feel it could be nice for us to cultivate a community in which we vibe and understand one another. But, you know, there's both, like, a nature to it which is good, and some could be bad. You guys can harass and hassle me sometimes, and sometimes I can tell you all, eat the barrel of a gun if you annoy me, you know. A fun hassling between friends, you and I, like old pals. The true male friendship. Even if you're not male in body, you're male in spirit when we hang out. So there you go. Thrust upon you the bromance. And much like with the other guys, the other gays, you will either be harassed or told to unalive yourself. But usually have fun. Because at the end of the day, homies look out for the homies. The real OGs are the ones that hold each other's backs. Anyway, I'm going on a tirade about nothing. I'm going to sip you some coffee and shut up for a minute. I only mention that because of a recent funny thing that happened. I don't know if John's in the chat or not, but one of my work buddies asked him if he had Dying Light, and he was like, no. So then he's like, hey, John, check. And he's like, huh? He's like, check your Steam. It's like, oh, thanks for gifting me the game, buddy. And then I'm like, hey, John, huh? Check. Check what? Check your 5-skin, idiot. Got him. So yeah, the duality of the male friendship. Some of us are born to be goblins, others are born to be cool dudes. And there's a fine gradient in between. You know, the train never gives us anything, but it's a rarity, so let's go see it, because we're pretty much done. Traveling cart lady had a cucumber for me. I don't need it, but it was cool, so I got it. Train. Oh, it's a passenger one. Yeah, there is a thing to be said about yunnins and social media. I was half debating in the making of my Discord is just to make a rule of just banning minors straight up, but there is no way I can control that. And ultimately, as long as everyone is chill and we don't have weird shit going on, I'm fine with young kids being around, as long as they're not being thrusted into adult conversations. I swear to God, if one of you are trying to fucking groom someone on my Discord, I will find you and I will rip you to fucking shreds. And that's what I'll say to that. But, you know, I grew up on YouTube and Newgrounds and other content, and yeah, yes, objectively I've turned out to be an absolute weirdo. But you guys like that about me. And I feel like being in the public and, you know, socially interacting, I have leveled out somewhere evenly between being an online meme lord. I don't want to call myself that. Please don't let me call myself that. Oh, cringe. But I've evened out somewhere between being in the know within, you know, the internet culture, but also having social awareness of what to do and what to say and when to do stuff. Not all the time. Sometimes social interactions are a little weird for me, but you know, I grew up on that stuff, so it would be very hypocritical of me just to be like, no, young children, fuck you, go away, you're not allowed to see this until you're at least 16 years old, or 18 preferably. But, you know, then it's like, I was shaped by a lot of weird and random humor, like Ego Raptor when he was still animating, Oni, who's still doing stuff, you know, the young era of Newgrounds when things were very much unhinged. You know, you got Pico's Day Off when its entire premise of the game is there's school shootings and you gotta fight your way out of it. You know, total unhinged shit. But I came out, I think, alright. So I don't know. I feel like there is a measure between seeing stuff online, but then having like a healthy discussion to decompress and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Is to like, oh, there's a word for it. It's like to, shit, I'm forgetting the word. Maybe I never knew the word, but it's like to understand and comprehend what you see. Not just to see it and then it's being stuck in your psyche, giving you psychic damage forever and shaping you in bad ways, but to like see something, talk about it, work past it, and internalize it in a way that's beneficial to you. Regardless if you see live leak ISIS beheadings, oh hey, it's going to be the new season. What a weird transition. But if it's the difference between, you know, seeing a good happy dodo, poor stray dog gets adopted, and then ISIS beheadings, and then be like, okay, you've witnessed shit on different spectrums. Here's the takeaway you should have for that, son. Damn, wild honey came up when the flowers died. Such a shame. Yeah. Contextualize, perhaps, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sorry, I missed a long thread there. I went on a tirade and I didn't quite see the chat. But no, I don't know, yeah, old people and being the racist. That is a thing to contest with, isn't it? I don't know, you could try to tell an old war veteran, because like my friend has worked in the VA, and they say out-of-pocket shit. And even someone was talking about when they were doing different war documentaries and note-takings even during like Vietnam and stuff, like they're dropping the G slurs like every other word, and it's like, good golly molly. So you could try to tell people, it's like, hey, what you're saying is fucked up and people don't like to hear it as much as you want, but some of them are pretty ingrained, and as much as people have the capacity to change and be better, there's also some that just don't care. And that's a fine line you gotta draw, you know? There are those who maybe have said it before just because it was, you know, culturally acceptable, and they just kind of stuck with it. But maybe some that are actually as bitter as super cold infused coffee, you know. As I think one of my favorite sayings is I forget what video it was, but somebody intentionally put in too much salt into a thing of pasta and be like, Jesus Christ, this is as salty as my racist grandfather. But I don't know. I mean, you may just give them a pass just because you don't know how else to deal with them and be like, you are a lost cause, I can't fix you, you don't want to fix yourself, this is just an impossible impasse, we're just going to let you be in your own little insanity corner until you die. I don't know, otherwise you could just stand up to them and be like, yo, that is no longer okay, don't say that shit around here. But yeah. Old people do get a lot of passes. There's always the memes of being like me coming home to my family having a discussion that would have me cancel on Twitter 5 times over. Yeah, it's like, yeah, actually sometimes. I wish I could repeat what one of my family members said, but I can't. Yeah. Oh, but it makes me chuckle every time. Just the jarring aspect of it. Yeah, I wish there was a way to censor shit so youngins didn't see it. You know, sometimes maybe someone wants to be horny on main and you just want to talk about the booba, and then a young child comes up and starts screaming about how dare you sexualize characters and be like, oh my god, there is the art of being like, oh my god, I can't believe you're talking about this, and be like, silence minor. It's like, you're talking to me, this is actual verbal rape, I'm calling the police. And it's like, you, my brother in Christ, you have inserted yourself into something you shouldn't have never been a part of. You are your own unmaker. Silence, child. Begone! Minors, do not interact. But, it's the Garfield meme of, I don't know what this sign says, therefore it must not apply to me. You can only do so much, you know. It does come up to a personal initiative to not want to be a part of something. And if someone wants to be sneaky and do something they shouldn't do, you ain't gonna stop them. People are gonna be people. It's just the unfortunate nature of it all. Why am I out here? What was I doing? Was I wanting to go into Gus's for some reason? No, I wanted to go to Pierre's. I wanted to buy a flower. Oh my god, I had tangents. My brain is liquefying. Oh god. Yeah, some people are just a lost cause. Unfortunately. Listen, I want to believe in the best of people, but I've also seen people, so I ain't gonna bullshit you guys. Sometimes it is a lost cause. And that's just a fact we have to accept, agree upon, and move on. And the sooner we do, the less headache we have to induce. We just kick him out of the circle of friendship, make him understand you are alone on your island of weird think. And there you stay. We don't like you. You know, I say that, but now thinking about it, some of the jokes that make me geek out the most are some of the most dark humor things you can think of. You know, maybe perhaps growing up on the internet at such a young age, maybe it wasn't the best idea after all. But that's okay, you know. I understand things are bad. So, I don't go out of my way to try to repeat stuff. I just realize, oh, that's fucked up. I laugh at the shock value, and I move on. Yeah, there's always the, yeah, there's excuses for stuff. I mean, sometimes people can let something slip unintentionally, and you know, they'd be like, alright, you're walking a fine line here, don't say it again. But other times, you know, if they're dropping a lot of hints about being like, oh, them people outside, playing their music outside. Oh, they're so annoying. But that's me when there's actually people playing music outside. That's the thing. I don't know who's out there. All I know is I know they're being a loud shitter. But when, you know, they say you people, I use the royal you, as in everyone who's currently outside annoying me, cease your functions. But they use it as a you people, you know. Nuance. We're all about that nuance. Careful balancing. Perfectly balanced is all things should be. So send him to the home. True. Everyone, let's shake hands and agree not to be weirdos. At least that kind of weirdos. Now, what was my favorite saying? You can be weird, but don't be a weirdo. There you go. Like, there's a level I think we can all agree on, it's fine. But then other out-of-pocket stuff, we'd be like, hey, yo, not cool. Like, if everything's fictional and stays in the realm of fiction and no one gets hurt ever, that's fine, whatever, who cares? We out here killing slain monsters like it's going out of style. We genociding entire races for the fun. But as long as it stays in the realm of fiction, and that's where it lies and dies, that's a complete different thing. But if you're trying to take it into the real world, it's pretty sus, brother. I'm gonna have to get the revolver. Did we get the cave mushrooms? I've just been waffling this entire day. Yes, we have. Good heavens. How did we get here? What led us down this path? I don't even remember. How did I start this day? How did I get here? Y'all get me rambling. I even got a drop of alcohol in my system. Y'all got blood yapping like there's no tomorrow. Making me think I'm an intellectual when I'm just out here being a dumbass. Oh, my bones. I'm gonna enjoy some of my coffee. Okay, I think we're gonna play a bit more. And then I should probably go do dinner. I don't know if I had mention of it, but I had procured $20 worth of salmon. And it's like a big boy strip of salmon. Like, it is bigger than my forearm strip of salmon. I'm gonna gladly chop that thing up, make some salmon burgers. Then I'm gonna, well, I should probably descale it first because it's easier when there's flesh to grab onto. And then I'm gonna score the skin and fry it up in some oil and make some salmon bacon. It's gonna be good. Also got some bean sprouts to have on the side as a crunchy veggie. I think I'm gonna do some risotto as well as a side dish. Ooh, fellas, dinner is gonna be bussin'. I don't know about you, but my dinner plans gonna be nice. Yeah, really though. Where did we come from? How did we get here? Mom, I'm scared. Please pick me up. And yes, I desire the flesh of the fish. What can I say? Fish is bussin'. If fish not wish to be eaten, why be so tasty? Answer that, atheists. I thought so. Me out here consuming sentient creatures because tasty? Haha, big funny. I don't know, that made me chuckle for some reason. Who we got? I keep checking this. I think we only care about Gus because little girl does not give us any presents back, and this man has a chance to give us something. But I'm pretty sure I don't got shit to give to him. He got some expensive tastes. And I've only recently gotten an emerald, and I don't know if you saw my mouse and O in the chat, but I was pretty hyped about that. Let alone getting a diamond. Sushi do be bussin'. Sometimes on my birthday we go to a sushi restaurant, and here usually when we go, there's a particular restaurant we go to, and if you order like 8 rolls, which we usually do, just because there's 3 of us that go out, they give you a comically sized boat, which they present all of the sushi on, so I always love getting my boatload of sushi. Did I already give them the hand? I feel like I'm gonna go check real quick, and if I did, I'm just gonna throw it away. It keeps bothering me, it's in my inventory. I do not wish to have the severed hand in my possession anymore. That's the mines. The children yearn for the mines. Hannibal, I haven't talked about eating people all stream. What you mean? We've really never donated jade. I guess we haven't. You know, I have so many of these, I am not sad about giving that one away. But yes, I love my boatload of sushi. Especially eel. Oh my god, eel. Oh, yum. I don't know what it is about eel and the perfect, like, glazed sauce that it usually comes with, but it is bussin'. I don't know, what are you guys' favorite sushis? I know the, you know, standard typical is like California roll with like the imitation crab meat, but let's get crazy. What do you guys like? Because I really like eel. I enjoy when they have soft boiled crab. Not soft boiled, but like soft shell crab. And they like fry it up in panko and then it's like extra crispy. Oh. Now we're cooking with gas. Ah, yes. Yeah, I guess I should point out if he can tell me more about it. Yeah, that would be the easier way to tell. Yes. Eel is good. If you've never had, give it a try. Don't be shy. You will find a flavor sensation like no other. Well, oh my god, what was the meme? My friend gave me some food, which I wasn't supposed to have, and I was sneaking it during the workday. And he was like, "Are you enjoying it?" And I sent him a picture of it being in the most precarious place, and I said, "Health violation, but flavor sensation." And I don't know, I made myself chuckle on that one. What can I say? It was a funny, Your Honor. Big funny. Oh my god, everyone's going wild about eel. Okay, hold up, what's going on? Eel is bad. But wait, are we talking about like boiled eel, like a British style? Because this one, they like fillet and then they grill. So it has very similar texture to more like most whitefish. It's a little flaky, but it does have a very pleasant chew, kind of like any red meat does. Like it is good. Because I've never had eel that is like slimy. The worst I've had was like different octopus tentacles when they were in a cold bar. That shit was like chewing on cold ass chicken tendons, dude. That was not good. I can agree with you there. Not a fan, but most things fried is fine by me. Eat the worm. No, I deny you. You speak falsehoods. The water worm belongs in my belly. Long ago in a distant land, I, YYfilms, master of consuming the sea life, ate all of the eels, but a foolish eater of pies tried to stop me. But you can't. Eel too bussin'. Alright, what are we doing here? Not much. I think we're pretty much... No, the desert! I almost forgot. You guys didn't yell at me. It's Wednesday. Fools! Foolish fools! Foolish fools that are foolish! You did not yell! You should yell at me more. I forgot things. Tamago, yeah, tamago is pretty good. Boiled eel bad, yeah, probably. Yes, I would recommend if you have anywhere near you a restaurant which serves sushi. I have one particular called Drunken Bento. They do really good stuff. So yes, I would recommend like an official place that does like sushi. Not even like Chinese buffets are okay for sushi, but like if you want to have the good stuff, you need to go to a place which like specializes in Japanese cuisine or has sushi as like their main selling point. Especially if you can go to one that's like an all-you-can-eat. Oh my god, amazing. But those are a rarity to find in the States, unless you live somewhere on the coasts, unfortunately. In Italy, the eel is a delicacy. I'd believe it. It depends how they do it, though. How is it done? Because there is a Russian dish, which I know my family enjoys, but I have not been able to conquer its texture, called холодец, which is effectively beef that is cooked down to such a way that the bone marrow produces natural collagen, and then you have the beef essentially suspended in its own broth-made jello. I'm sure you've seen it. It's been like in Jackass and other things that, you know, being like, oh, weird Russian dishes and the foreigners don't understand. And, you know, it's usually eaten with mustard or something hot to, like, kind of distract you. But I still can't get over the soft interior versus, like, jello squish exterior, because I'm weird when I consume jello. I can't just, like, chew it and just swallow it. It feels too weird. I I kind of like to get it more into like a more liquid state. But when you try to do that with a savory thing with bits of beef floating around, oh, yuck. Ain't for me, Chief. Can't do it. Put a gun to my head, you boy out. Maybe one day I can learn to appreciate it, but it freaks me out. I know it's good, flavor-wise, it is fine. I've had it, it's alright, but texture still fucks me up. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I am like a texture person. It could be the most delicious thing you can conceive, but if it has the texture of runny snot, I'm sorry, you've fundamentally failed in making a yummy dish. True. I guess, yeah. Again, once again, being on the coast, kind of peak superiority. Get to have all sorts of nice things. Had a little chat on the side. What'd I miss? Slurp the jelly. Yes, yes. Yes, ask the granny. Granny knows much. I'm sure Granny has the ultimate secrets to the universe of how to concoct the eel. You know, my parents did try to teach me how to cook stuff when I was younger, but it never really, really stuck with me. I mean, I watched stuff, I helped out, and I did dishes, but only after, like, starting to live away from family, and it becoming kind of a needed skill did I really start to master the art of cookery. But there is nice things to, you know, learn from home ec and other stuff. There's even stuff nowadays I still gotta look up for how to do. Anytime I go on vacation, I always have to look up how to do an army roll of my clothes to get maximum space efficiency, because I don't keep that shit on the forefront of my mind. I got no reason to. I guess that is the nicety of the internet, that anytime I don't know how to do something or I forget how to do something, either there's a YouTube tutorial or someone has documented it well enough. It's kind of easy to do. So, the fun of having digital age. Yeah, I've heard about them pulling different books. Very cringe. Guys, we have to hide these important informations lest the chillins get ideas and start to realize maybe we're not the good guys. We can't let them know that. We have to muddle history. We have to hide it from them. It's the morally correct thing to do. I'm gonna get rid of this bream. Ain't useful to me, so it becomes sashimi. I don't know if I've ever had a brain. In concept, I'm not afraid of it, but I know, you know, in more recent times, you have to be worried about having prion diseases. Because when you eat brains, you get the prions, and when you get the bad prions, you get a mad human disease, and it's effectively like rabies, and you die. So, don't be a zombie. Don't randomly eat brains if you can avoid it. I mean, it's not in every animal, and it's like... But it's always a gamble, you know? So, don't gamble. You'll be fine. Yeah, brains, like, in a vacuum are fine, but... You always gotta worry about that health aspect. But I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum. I'm just gonna say, be advised, be aware. Know what you're getting into, and if you're okay with the risks, then by all means, you live your own life, you do the best by yourself. The little baby's skull. It does remind me, I don't know if you guys know of them, but it was Cox and Crendor, and I think it was even an animated video where they talked about, there's an Italian guy who buys super cheap meat, and he talked about buying a whole goat head and how he, like, stripped the skin off of it and then boiled it and got all the cheek meat and all the other meat, and then be like, oh, the eyeball and the brain is so good, and then he fed it to other people and they were like, it's good, but oh man, this is weird. Stuff like that. So do be what it do be. Alright, I think we are pretty much done for this stream. I'm going to leave it off again on a Friday, in the summertime now. It's going to be an exciting trading card lady day once again. Hopefully we're a little bit closer, because what we donated 4 items last time. So yeah, now we're 1 tomato away. Got 10 high quality things. We're literally missing the sweet pea, and I'm very tempted just to go pick one up from the floor now, and then crafts room is done. Still need to get the eel, still need to get the red snapper, wood skip ghostfish. Ghostfish we might be able to even catch ourselves from, what was it, floor 40, 45, I think? Especially since we still have our first catch from the fishing pole, which I have not used up yet. These ones are going to be awkward. I'm sure they'll come up eventually. Same with these guys, very awkward. Let's just pray they come up. Just need 3 more wheat. We got 7 so far, but we're really fighting to get the last 3. I don't know why it hasn't just come in for rotation again. And then the foot. I guess if need be, I could get a bunny hutch, but the better question is, where would I put a bunny hutch? My farm is an absolute mess. I literally don't think I could clear enough space to get it done. But we are getting close in year 3, and if we can get it through pretty much all of summer and midway through fall, I think we will pretty much be done here. At least I hope, because if I gotta cook another thumbnail, I don't know, it'd be funny, but I don't currently have an idea for that. But I'll call it here. Forbidden meat gusher, yeah. Listen, in some Asian countries, fish cheeks and fish eyeballs do be like some people's favorite parts. But, I don't know. Maybe just not for me. Oh yeah, I guess I could kill the shed. My monument to my shame. Yeah, if it comes to it, I will. We still got time. We still got options. I'm not, overly stressed about it yet. We got different, we got different options we can play. So I ain't too worried about it. But anyway, for at least this time, I'm going to call it here, folks. Thank you for listening to me ramble and being entertained. Maybe next time I won't fly off the rails in chatting about whatever the hell we chat about again. But maybe we will. Who knows? Who can say? This is an unpredictable time we live in. But we're getting along pretty far. I'm going to go make some salmon burgies. But I hope everyone is having a good time. We got some cold coming in again, so hope everyone is staying warm or staying cool, staying hydrated, doing all that good stuff. Taking care of yourselves. I'm gonna go take care of myself. But I'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully a bit earlier now that everything's nice and squared away for another fun stream. So I'll see you then if you come. If not, feel free to check out any past videos or streams I've done if you miss me all that much. But I should be back tomorrow at our usual time. So, until then, friends, hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna dip out. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.